your items on this. She's going to give this to me and says, okay, when you're ready, let's start. She's going to start the timer. You got 40 minutes. So we're going to come over here to the side of the bus. We're going to talk about my student discharge door. What we're going to do, we're going to open it up. Show her that it opens and closes. The glass is clean, no crack or broken, the seal's intact, and it does not leak. My hinges, they're secured with nuts and bolts, and they operate properly. And my door's sealed, it's not worn, torn, or frayed. Okay, now I'm going to come up and do my steps. I'm going to talk about my steps. They're not worn, torn, or frayed, and there's no debris. I'm going to go ahead and start with my handrail. It's secured to the side of the bus. It ain't cracked or broken. It's secured with screws. Now I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to come up here and show you my safety equipment. If y'all want to come on in and sit down, okay? All my safety equipment. I got my fire extinguisher. It's properly charged, secured, and tagged up to date. I got my 3 rectangle triangles right here. They're secure. Okay, I got my first aid kit. It's secure. The seal's intact, and it's fully supplied. And then I got my body fluid kit here. It's secure. The seal's intact. And it's also fully supplied. And then I got my fuses and bulbs right here. Now I'm going to go ahead, while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and talk about my camera. It's clean, not cracked or broken, secured with screws, and it works properly. Now I'm going to reach down here and turn my key to the left. And, hang on a second, I need to turn that switch on. My switch out there. Turn my key to left. I'm going to do my lights. Show them that my light indicators work. And as I'm going back, I'm going to check my seats. Make sure they're secured to the floor with screws. My seats are secured to the frame too. It ain't bent, broken, or cracked. There's no debris. I'm going to come on back and check the rest of the bus. And then when I get back here to the back, I'm going to go ahead and open this door right here. Okay, it opens up and closes, so the alarm works. And I'm making sure no kids are left behind on this bus. Now I'm going to do my exit over here. I got an emergency exit here. I pull it up and push it out. Right up here, I got one exit, roof exit. I turn it and push it up. Now I'm going to keep on coming up. I got one right here. I pull it up, the lever, and push it out. Same thing here. I pull it up and push it out. Still checking for vandalism. No holes in the floor. Seats are still secured. Now I got to exit over here. I lift it up, push it out. Now I'm going to come up here and sit down. I'm going on my checklist. I'm going to go ahead and shut the door. I'm going to put my seatbelt on. I'm going to go ahead and turn my lights on. I want to turn my seat belt, make sure it's secure. Now I'm going to turn my key on. I checked my ABS light came on, went back off, so that was a good test. Wait on the computer to scan the gauges. I'm going to start her up. Okay, now, if I hit the pressure up, I'm going to release my valve. That's my protection valve. While it's pressuring up, I'm going to go ahead and do my window. Close it, open it, close it, the seal's intact, the glass is clean, not cracked or broken. And when I go railroad tracks, I gotta open this up so it works properly. Now out here, I got me a mirror, my side mirror on my driver's side. It's secured with nuts and bolts. The frame's not bent, broken, or cracked. And my glass is clean, not cracked or broken, secured, and it's adjusted properly for me. Now I'm gonna come on out here to my crossover mirrors. They're clean, not cracked or broken. They're secured to the hood. There's no loose missing bolts, it ain't been broken or cracked. And my mirrors are clean, not cracked or broken. They're adjusted properly. Now I'm going to go to that side. My discharge side, it's secured. The frame, it ain't cracked, broken, or bent. Secured to the side of the bus with nuts and bolts. And my mirrors are clean, not cracked or broken, and adjusted properly. Now we're going to come to our student mirror, right here. It's secured with nuts and bolts to the bus. Not cracked or broken, it's clean, and it's also adjusted properly. Now I'm going to come on down here. I'm going to talk about my windshield. It's clean, not cracked or broken. There's no instructions of my view, the seal's intact, and it does not leak. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my wipers here. I'm going to turn my wipers on. Okay, I got the outbreak properly. I got full contact to the windshield. The blades are on worn, torn, and frayed. And as you can tell now is I got my wiper flood. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead. I got condensation on right here, right? So I'm going to check my defroster and show them that it works properly. I'm going to turn it on. Okay? It's working properly. It's going to get the condensation off the windshield. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn that one off, and I'm going to turn on my floor heater. So, okay, now that one's working properly. Now I'm going to show you, for the second time, I'm going to make sure that brake's releasing. And it's still pressured up, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and show you all my light indicators because she's in here with you. You're going to point in here on everything, okay? So make sure it's released. I'm going to turn on my lights. And right here on next to my lights, I'm going to turn them on. It's a panel light so you can see at night. Okay? And it works properly. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you my left indicator. My emergency flashers. My right indicator, and then I'm going to show you my bright light indicator works. Okay, bright lights came on, went back off. Now I still got some more lights that I need to do. Okay, now I'm going to do my amber load lights. I'm going to turn my amber switch all the way up, my master, and I'm going to show you right here. My amber light came on. Now I'm going to show you that my stop arm comes out and my reds come on. Right here and right here on the side, my stop arm. And now I'm going to turn that on. Now, that is all my light indicators. Now I'm going to ask her, I said, now I'm going to start to do my brake test. I'm going to start with my L. Okay, it's a gear-driven air compressor, right? So if this bus is moving, how can I do a leak test, right? Because the compressor's still running. So what we do is we're going to kill it. Okay? We're going to turn the lights back, to the right, but don't start it. So my ABS light came on, went back off if you forget it. Now, I'm going to start my leak test. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use my phone. I will have a stopwatch in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I'm putting this on. And right here. Okay, now, on this leak test, I'm going to hold at least 90 pounds of pressure for 1 minute. I should not lose no more than 3 PSI, guys. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to push down, wait on my initial drop. We got to hold this one, the leak test, right? So I'm holding it down. Okay, the initial drop, now it stopped. Now I'm going to start my timer. Okay, I should not lose no more than 3 PSI in this 1 minute. Go a minute 1 or 2 over because they could have started theirs a little later than you. Okay, so we're sitting there holding it. And holding it. Oh God, and holding it. Okay, I'm going to put my other foot on the brake too. Okay, my leg's shaking. All right, boom. That's been a minute. Okay, I did not lose no more than 3 PSI, and I only lost 1 pound in that 1 minute, and I'd show it to her. Okay, or him. Now, that was a good test on that leak. Now that was my leak. Now I'm doing my warning, which is a W. I'm going to pump it down. My warning light had come on before what? 55, right? So I'll pump it down. Okay, come on at 63. Okay, now that was a good test on that warning. Now I'm going to do my protection valve. Okay, it's going to pop out. I'm going to pump it down. It's going to pop out between 20 and 45. 45, right, guys? Okay, let's do it. Make them long, hard strokes, right? Okay, it popped out, and it popped out at 30. So that was a good test. Now I don't have no air pressure, do I? Nice.
Nope.
Okay, now I'm going to do a safe start. I'm going to go ahead and start her up. I'm going to get my RPMs around 10 to 12. And I'm doing a pressure build up between 120 and 140. Okay, and then when my governor cuts off, I'm going to tell you exactly when it did. Oh, and another thing, guys, when I was walking to the back, I forgot to talk about the hose in the floor. So you can do that now, okay? When you do your walk to the back, make sure there's no hose in the floor. And you can say that now since we forgot about it, okay? And that's still good to go. So we keep going until we hear that air cut off, the governor cut off. Okay, it cut off at 135. So that was a good test. Okay, now, that's my first build-up. Now I'm doing a parking brake test. All I gotta do is put it in gear. Accelerate, okay? My parking brake held. Now, I'm gonna do my service brake now. I'm gonna get up to 5 miles an hour. On test, you'll have more room, okay? So I'm gonna back up a little bit and try. Okay, now I just did that brake test. Now all I did, just release the brake. I'm gonna do my service brake. I'm gonna get up to 5 miles an hour. Make sure it don't pull left or right. If it did, I'd go have it serviced. Okay, so it did pull left or right, so I would have, that was a good test. Now I'm gonna go ahead and secure it. Clockwise, foot brake, hand brake, neutral. And I'm going to say, okay, now my horn works properly. Then I'm going to kill the bus. I want you other guys staying here. You staying here with the camera. Hey, will you assist me in the light check out there? You. Okay, that's what you're telling the state examiner, okay? Now y'all watch these gauges and everything so you'll know. Okay, I'm turning my key on. I got my running lights up top and my headlights.
Your lights up. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Know-It-All. All right, there's my high beams. Left indicator. Mercy flashers. Right indicator. Okay. Now I'm going to do my amber load lights. They came on. Now I'm going to do my stop arm and my red. Okay, they came on and my stop arm came out. Okay, now we come to the side of the bus. Okay, I got a turn signal right here and my running light on top. It's amber in color. Both of them are, and the turn signal, right? Yep. Now I need you to go down to halfway down the side here. I got a clearance light or a run light there. Now, will you go in the back for me? I got a red in the back.
You're good.
Okay. Now go to the very back. I got my left indicator.
Good.
My mercy flashers.
Good.
My right indicator.
Good.
Okay. My brake.
Good.
My running lights.
Good.
And reverse lights.
Good.
Now, okay, I'm not through with my lights. Okay, here's my amber load lights.
Good.
My red load lights.
Good.
Okay. Will you assist me up front now? Now we're going to get on the bus right now, and then I'm going to finish up this pre-trip. Okay? All right, let's go. Let's get on the bus. She's coming up here, and I'm going to meet her outside in the front. Okay? We're going to meet you out there since you were the state examiner.
All righty.
All right, let's go hang around here, guys. Don't bail out.
Try to show this one.
All right, now, here's where we at now. This is the front of the bus right here. Front of the bus, that's where I'm at right here on this. Okay? Now I'm going to come up here. I'm going to make sure my bus ain't leaning to left or right, front or back. Then I'm going to check under here, make sure there's no blood, puddles, or drips under my bus. Now I'm going to come on up. I'm going to talk about my high beam and low beam. They're clear in color, they're clean, not cracked or broken, they work properly. Right here, guys, I got my turn signal emergency flashers. They're secure with screws. They're clean, not cracked or broken. And they work properly, as this one has too. It's secure with screws, it's clean, not cracked or broken, and works properly as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and start in the middle. I got my 3 clearance lights or running lights up there. They're clean, not cracked or broken. They're secure with screws, and they're amber in color, and they work properly. Now I've got my amber load lights and unload. They're clean, not cracked or broken. They're secure with screws. It's amber in color, and it works properly. Now I've got my red load lights that unload. They're clean, not cracked or broken. They're secure with screws, and they work properly. Now I'm going to come to the side here, and I'm going to open this up. Now I'm going to talk about all my mirrors, okay? So this is a fender mirror. It's secure with screws, nuts and bolts with the bracket, and my bracket not cracked, broken, or missing. My mirror, it's clean, not cracked or broken, it's secure, and it is adjusted properly, okay? After we say it once, you don't have to say it again over here because we already said it over there. And now we're going to get this side. But remember, when you're inside, you still have to say it, okay? Now I'm going to raise the hood, then I'm going to start over here. And open and close this properly. Now I'm going to come over here. Okay, I've got my coolant over here. Okay, my coolant. It's metal, so it ain't bent, broken, or cracked. Okay, it's secured to the bus with nuts and bolts. And then my hoses are not worn, torn, or frayed. They're clamped secure and tight. They do not leak. And I've got my sight glass. I got adequate level. And if I had to put it in, I'd put it in here. And my cap's secure. The seal's intact, and it does not leak. All my other hoses and clamps are secure and tight. They're not worn, torn, or frayed. No signs of leaks. Got my wiper fluid here. It's secured to the bus. As you can see, it's got adequate level with nuts and bolts. Here's the cap. It's secure and tight. If I had to add it, I'd add it right here. And then my hose are not worn, torn, or frayed, no bare wires, and it works properly. Adequate level. And if I had to add it, I'd add it there on top. Now come over here to this side. You know how it stops with the hoses and clamps over there? You're going to come back over here and talk about the hoses and clamps. It's a Van White thing, guys. That's all it is. Come over here. My hoses and clamps, they're secure and tight. They're not worn, torn, or frayed. They're secure and do not leak. My air lines, same way. They're secure, not worn, torn, or frayed. Secured, and they do not leak as well. Now I'm going to do all my fluids right now, guys. My transmission. I'd pull it out, wipe it off, put it back in, pull it back out, make sure it's between add and full. Okay? There's a hot and cold side on this. Now my oil is right here. On that oil, what I do, I pull it out, wipe it off, put it back in, and pull it out again, make sure it's between add and full. If I had to add it, I'd add it right up there on top. Now here's my power steering reservoir. I'm doing all my steering components right now, guys. Right here, I'd pull it out, wipe it off, put it back in, make sure it's between add and full, hot or cold. And I put it right here if I had to add. And my steering reservoir is not bent, broken, cracked. It's secure with nuts and bolts. Now it goes down here to my hose, right here. My hose not worn, torn, or frayed. It's secure with the clamp, and it does not leak. It goes to my steering box. My steering box, no loose, missing bolts. It's secure and tight with nuts. It's not bent, broken, or cracked. The fittings are secure and tight. It does not leak. My pitman arm, it ain't bent, broken, or cracked. It's secure with nuts and bolts. And on the bottom here, guys, I got a crown nut and carter pin. It's secure, not loose, missing. And on the back side, it's properly greased. Now here's my drag link. My drag link, it ain't bent, broken, or cracked, or missing. It ain't loose. And on the other end here, it's got a crown nut and carter pin as well, and it's properly greased. Now right here, I've got a steering knuckle. You want to bring that in so y'all can see where the steering knuckle is? There's my steering knuckle right here. Right here. My steering knuckle, it ain't bent, broken, or cracked. Right here, it's secure with nuts and bolts. And it's properly greased because it's got a grease insert. Okay, that's all my steering components. Now we're going to go to my suspension now. On my suspension, I got my leaf spring hangers. It's plural, there's two of them, guys. They're secure, they ain't bent, broken, or cracked on them. No illegal welds, no loose missing bolts, and the rubber bushings in place. And right here I got my leaf springs, not shifted, cracked, or broken. Right here I've got my shock. It's secured with nuts and bolts, and it does not leak. Then I got my U-bolts right down there. They're not bent, broken, or cracked. They're secured with nuts, and they're not loose or missing. They're secured and tight. Okay, that's all the suspension. Now I'm going to go to the braking components, which is this. I got my service line. It ain't worn, torn, or frayed. The fittings are secure and tight. It does not leak. It goes to the inside of my tire here, to my brake line. My brake lining, it's metal, so it ain't bent, broken, or cracked, and no contaminants, which is oil and grease. Right in here. Then I got my drum. It ain't cracked, bent, or broken, no hose. And if I don't have no contaminants on my lining, I ain't gonna have them on my drum, which is oil and grease. Now I'm gonna come out and do my tire. I got even wear. I got 4/32 on the steering tire. My drive tires are 2/32, okay? I got 100 pounds of pressure where they're recommended by the manufacturer, and I checked it with the tire gauge. Okay? And where that, now I'm coming right here to the side. No bulges, cracks, or dry rot on the side of your tire. And it's seated to the rim, and the rim, it does not leak. Now my rim, okay? It ain't cracked. No illegal welds or rust trails on my rim. Okay? And there's no elongated hose between my lug nuts and my rim there. Okay, here's my lug nuts. They're secure and tight. They're not loose or missing. If I don't have no rust trails on my rim, I ain't going to have them on my lug nuts, right? And then no shiny threads. And then my studs are not bent, broken, cracked, or missing. And I got a DOT metal cap on my valve stem. It ain't bent, broken, or cracked. My cap is secure and tight, and it does not leak. Okay, that's all that. Now I'm going to come to the side of the bus. We're going to go to our running light on the side. It's amber in color. It's clean, not cracked or broken, secure with screws, and it works properly. My mirror is secured to the side of the bus with screws. It ain't been broken or cracked on the frame. My mirrors are clean, not cracked, broken, secure, and adjusted properly. Now I'm going to come to the side. Talk about my battery box, okay? My box, the hinges are in place with rivets. It opens and closes properly. It's secure. Now my batteries, right here, they're secure with nuts and bolts, with the bracket. And my batteries, there's no debris, no corrosion, and they're secure and tight, no loose or bare wires, and no leaks of acid, okay? And it opens and closes properly. Okay, we talk about the stop arm. It opens and closes properly. The lights are red in color. They're clean, not cracked or broken. They're secure with screws, and they work properly. There's no loose missing bolts. The wire's not worn, torn, or frayed. No bare wires, and it's secured to the side of the bus with screws. I got my turn signal here. It's amber in color. It's clean, not cracked or broken, secure with screws, and it works properly. And I got my reflective tape. It's secure. My reflectors, they're amber in color. They're secure and ain't cracked or broken. They're secure with a rivet. Now while I'm here, I'm going to talk about my frame and cross members under here. My frame ain't bent, broken, or cracked. No illegal welds. There's no rust trails. And my cross members, there's no loose and missing bolts. They're secure and tight, and no holes in the floor. Remember, you got to set it on the inside and outside. Okay? Then we come down, talk about our middle running light, amber in color, clean, not cracked or broken, secure with screws, and it works properly. Now we're going to come back to the back. Okay, remember, it's amber to the front side, red to the rear and back. So my reflector, it's red in color, it's clean, not cracked or broken. It's secure with the rivet. Now I got my running light on top, red in color, it's clean, not cracked or broken, secure with screws, and it works properly. Now we're going to come to the back of the bus. Okay, we're going to talk about our reflective tape and reflectors. Red in color, clean, not cracked or broken, secure with rivets. And then I got my tags here to the bus with screws. My tag light, it's clear in color, clean, not cracked or broken, it works properly. And I got my reverse light, it's clear in color, it's clean, not cracked or broken, secured with screws, and it works properly. Now here are my running lights and my brake lights. They're both clean, not cracked or broken, secured with screws, and both of them work properly. Now I got my directional, which is my turn signal emergency flashers. They're clean, not cracked or broken, secured with screws, and they work properly. And don't forget, these are the brake lights as well, okay? Running lights and brake lights, right? Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you that my door opens and closes properly, okay? The hinge is intact, the glass is clean, not cracked or broken, seal's intact, and it does not leak. I've got a seal inside here, guys, not loose or missing. And my door opens and closes properly. Now I'm going to move on up. I'm going to talk about my red run lights on top. They're clean, not cracked or broken, secure with screws, and they work properly. Now I'm going to come out here. This is my amber load or unload lights. They're clean, not cracked or broken, secure with screws, and it works properly. There's my red load and unload. They're clean, not cracked or broken, secure with screws, and they also work properly. Now if y'all want to come over here to this side with me, I got my reflector red in color, clean, not cracked or broken, secure with rivets. Then I got my running light out there, amber in color, red in color, clean, not cracked or broken, secure with screws, and it works properly. Now while I'm here on the side, I'm going to go ahead and talk about my diesel tank. My cap, secure and tight, seals intact, and it does not leak. If I had to have diesel in, I'd put it in right here. Now under here, if y'all look, I got a frame. It ain't cracked or broken. They're secure with screws, and the frame holds up my fuel tank. My fuel tank ain't bent, broken, no hose, and it does not leak. Now I'm going to come to the side. I got my amber reflectors over here on the side. They're clean, not cracked or broken. The rivets secured. And then I'm going to go up here on top, down the side of my bus. Okay, I got an amber running light. It's clean, not cracked or broken, secure with screws, and works properly. Now I'm going to come out here, and I got a turn signal. It's amber in color. It's secure with screws. It's clean, not cracked or broken, and it works properly. Now I got a discharge light here. Clear in color. It's clean, not cracked or broken, secure with screws, and it works properly. Now while I'm in here, I forgot that this when I was going up and do my steps. I'm going to talk about my step lights. It's clear in color, clean, not cracked or broken, secure with screws, and works properly. Now I'm going to come out and talk about my mirror. It's secured to the side of the bus with nuts and bolts. The frame is not being broken or cracked. And my glass is clean, not cracked or broken. It's adjusted properly. Now I got my running light up here on top. It's clean, not cracked or broken, secured with screws, and it works properly. And that is it. That's a whole test right there. That ain't bad, man, I'm telling you.